Hi people, I'm looking at a swing here, a very old swing, and it's up this tree here with the limb coming out. The wire comes down to this old swing. This old swing I used to swing on as a kid. I'm 50 plus years now, and so I'd have been here about 7 years old, easy 50 years ago, almost, somewhere there. This swing gave me memories, and I just driving past, I thought I'd come and share a story with you. This is the bush that I grew up in. This is the tea tree there, bogan we call them. That's the big ngada here. This is a big tree, eucalypts. You got the salt bush down there amongst the low foliage, and this used to be the drive-in here, but it's now industrial area. Way over yonder there's that's the race course, horse racing and whatever, one event a year. Then down through there they cleared the valley for the course itself, so that's where I used to go walking bush when it was bush, just a bush ground. I was going to catch goannas and all that right through that valley between here and those hills in the background, right out, right through this country here. Our old people done this, camped up here in these hills. So there's some of the old wreckage they left behind. Bit of remains, memories. Yeah, they camped right through here. This is mainly the Mrining people. So I'm Ngaju and Mrining and Noongar. And this one here is where the Mrining had their camp, up the north side, the south side, sorry, of Norseman. And the Ngajus mainly way out on the south side. So I'm now, back then when I was on this little planet of ours, coming up here, walking around as a 7-year-old kid, I used to play on this swing here. Back then I dreamed of becoming a park ranger. Yeah, looking after kangaroos and stuff, and putting firewood out for the people. Well, now I find myself doing more than that. I find myself recruiting young people right across, and we've set this system up here to adapt to the Waifala Way with Ngaju Conservation Aboriginal Corporation. It's to employ our young Ngaju people, because I remember the dreams I had as a kid on this tree here, this tree and this tyre, and I've had to come the hard way, but I've created a good system for our young ones to have a better chance for employment and upskilling. I've come the difficult way, and I've done a road that's not pleasing to a lot of people, but to prevent deaths was the key thing, because I had too many deaths back in the 80s. I watched all my mates die, and lots of trauma, so people are dealing with trauma, and that's one thing the government doesn't look after. But I know the ranger program's a good means to deal with that trauma and to find a way through. And this old tyre, it helped me through. I came up here and spent lots of hours on this, just swinging away, looking at the world down there, but finding myself so separated and being able to think what's best for me. So here I am again, 50 years later, looking at this tyre and this tree, and I wasn't so young back then, but it's certainly a time where we got to look around and ask ourselves, what are we doing with our lives? And are we going to allow this world to control us, or are we going to get control and make things work for us? And the corporation, Ngadju Corporation, we look after a big land, larger than Tasmania. We only got 13 part-time rangers, and we got a land larger than Tasmania to look after. So we're going to need a little bit more help than just state government. We're going to need philanthropy, we're going to need community, we're going to need mining to help look after this land, not just for Ngadju, but for the whole globe, because this is unique, this woodland what we're working with. And First Nations of Ngadju people are at the forefront of looking after this unique bushland. Yeah? Got a lot of cleaning up to do. And a lot of our elders of the past, best land managers on earth. We need to continue that trend of looking after country, looking after our backyard, and looking after each other as we go, especially around employment and training. And the Bourgogne tree speaks for itself. It's our national icon tree. Besides the water tree, this one here tells a story. So I'm going to start making my way back down to town, back into the other thoughts. But it was good to come up here and reminisce where I've come from, where I'm at now, right there, and where am I going? That's the question. And it just might be over there if we got a vision. My old hunting ground may become our next phase. Who knows? Over and out. Hey ya.